One out, runner at second. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball left side. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Solak at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Estevez is just one strike away.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Good job to fight that one off. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Got him looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. 4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win. And now the center fielder taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. One runs in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Two aboard, two outs. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Out to short. They limit the damage here. And now Jack Peterson, golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball one there. That one misses. Inside. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they've only got one challenge left now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And all three runners on the move here. It's a squeeze. Flips it. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, the winning run on base for him. And he pops up the squeeze. Makes the grab to the bag himself. It's a double play. And one out, runner at second. Josue De Paula, the next to hit. Number 54 taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Oh, look at this. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Late swing fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Just missed. The White Sox trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That catches the corner. Swings and misses, struck him out. And this one ends with a Here's Nick Solak. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Here's the third baseman, B.J. Murray Jr. And that drops in for a strike. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. This is Anthony Siegler. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. This could end it. Got him swinging for the K. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver. And today's starter, Mike Soroka. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So up next for Chicago, Brendan Donovan. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next, Alex Freeland.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, out towards left center. Beck takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So up now for Chicago, Parker Meadows. Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. Runner tags from third, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Ramon Urias steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 3-1. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Pushing for more, pushing his luck.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
That one hit to right. Veen should have this one, and that is that. But back here at Coors Field, on the hill for the White Sox, Casey Mize. What do you look for here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now batting Joe Adell. The 1-1. Now one missed. Swings through that.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Now it's the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And that is that. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike. Mize. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Kyle Caros, the next to hit. And that's downstairs. 3-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. Pereira on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, top half of the third inning. Here's the White Sox DH, number 44. Out towards right center field. Doyle under it. 1 away. Alex Freeland now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for third.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
At the plate, Parker Meadows. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive. Laser could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Miguel Andujar. The 2-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Munetaka Murakami. On the ground, right side. That's out number 3. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And there's one down. So up next for Chicago, Everson Pereira. Swing and a bouncer. Tovar. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Now it's the DH. 2 down, nobody on. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Alex Freeland. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Andujar has a beat on it. And there's one down. Here's Joe Adell. Here's a 1-1. Nope. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And out 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
2-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. Parker Meadows steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. So up next for Chicago, Ramon Urias. And a 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare. And
he hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Now he's challenging the called strike. Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that keeps the inning going. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Condon. Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Veen around third. He'll score easily, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Good job. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ball popped up. Goodman settles under it. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Everson Pereira. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. See you later.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's inside.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. That just misses. Full count now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Brenton Doyle digs in now. In the air to left center. Meadows on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Joey Wentz getting ready to make his season debut. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And 1-2. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Bloss getting cranked up as well. Base hit into right center. Runner from third in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. In the air, right field. Veen on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Miguel Andujar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. In comes the runner from third, and it's 9-2. Man at first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Caro.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. They get. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed. Now the White Sox manager is pitching change here. Number 66. Ready to make his season debut. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Lifted in the air, right field. Pereira gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder,
So digging in, Zach Veen. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground. Urias out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Brendan Donovan steps to the plate for the White Sox. Late on that fastball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Everson Pereira. Check swing. He went. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Righty reliever out of the pen, Dedniel Nunez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 1-2. That's out to center field. Doyle coming on. And that is that. The White Sox back here at Coors Field. On to the bottom of the eighth. Charlie Condon digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with two strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Whips it to first. That's out number two. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. That one at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3. Back here in Denver, all set to start the ninth in this one. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Two away now. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Ramon Urias.
Ball two.
This one in the air, right field. Veen snags it on the run. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, number 7. And a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air, left field. Andujar drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And downstairs. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to.
Got him. That's the ball game. This one ends.